Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Love with this crazy family. We'd just like to show you our
Today
recipe
we're
for
going to make
cilantro
some
rice.
cilantro rice. You're going to need some oil in the pan. I just used this olive oil from Aldi's. And then some salt to taste. And you will also need some minced garlic, chicken seasoning, and of course your cilantro and rice. Just or so, and then but you want to make sure you wash it good. And then, okay, so we have our cilantro, we have our rice. We're gonna take, get this thing at Dollar Tree.
Just took some rice. I did about 4 or 5 scoops. I had already added the oil into the pan. To cover the bottom of the pan.
We're gonna take it and just.
And then you're gonna take your spatula and stir it to get it mixed together. And you're gonna want to brown your rice. I had it on medium high.
So it'll start smelling like cooked in popcorn.
And you're gonna want to stay there and stir it so that it will not burn. It might start smelling like you're popping popcorn, kind of.
It's a gloomy day here in Oklahoma, and I don't have a light above my stove. We're just gonna take it
and just keep stirring it to brown it.
I'm gonna go ahead and brown this up, and I will come back when it's ready.
You want to stir it so that it'll
get my water too.
Brown all over.
The rice is getting browned up, so we're gonna go ahead and add our minced garlic. I have maybe about a teaspoon.
Here I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic,
and our chicken powder and our
rice,
salt,
and about a
half
teaspoon of the chicken powder, and about a tablespoon of salt.
And about a tablespoon of salt.
You're going to add it in once the rice is browned. Then you're going to add in your fresh cilantro and stir it.
Hold on, please. There we go.
And let it
so we're gonna
blend in really good.
Mix all this in there. Get it cooking up. I just took like about a handful of fresh cilantro and rinsed it off good. We're gonna take it
I'm just blending in the rice and the seasonings together with the browned rice.
I have this cup of water. You're gonna want it to cover your rice. So I'm gonna add the whole thing, and
you're going to want your water to cover your rice.
Around and see how much.
But since I added in about 3 cups of water,
for this amount of rice, I normally add 2 big cups like that of water.
Of this, of water.
Then we're going to want it to come to a boil. Not a rolling high boil, but just enough to start bubbling. And then I have it on medium, in between medium and high. So we're going to let it heat up, and then we're
going to want it to come up to a
let it start to rumble, and then we'll
let it start heating
add a little bit more water and turn it down.
And then we're going to turn it down
This is what we want to start bubbling. We're going to let it go for a few minutes. Here I'm showing you how
the boil is starting. This is what it should look like when you turn the heat down.
Probably about a little bit less than medium, and we're going to cover it. And then we're going to let it go like that for a little while until the water starts.
Just let it go for a few minutes, and then
you'll check it.
Turn your heat down and cover.
If it needs any more water, and add some more. I did add another
and let
cup,
it go until
like
the water's almost dissolved.
Of water, because it's pretty high amount of rice. So we're going to go ahead and let this simmer for a few minutes, and then we're going to turn it down and cover it and let it go until the water's almost gone. And we'll check it, and then if it's almost done, doesn't need any more water, we'll just leave the lid on it and let it sit until we're ready to serve it. Hope you guys like my recipe.
Guys,
Thank you for watching. Bye guys. I'll show you some more steps.
How the boiling's going.
I went ahead and I turned it down to about the 3rd mark between low and medium. So we're going to go ahead and
here
cover
I'm showing you that I turned it down to about the 3rd mark in between low and medium.
Until the water's almost gone.
And now I'm covering it.
Just like to show you, this is really steamy, so you can see it's dry. The water's gone.
And this
kind of
just shows
still, so we're just
how dry the rice is
because
it's finished. Letting the water come out. This is what your rice will look like. So our rice is done. We just need to check it to make sure it doesn't need any more water, and just if you think it needs more water, you could add some more at this time.
Stir it with a
before
fork
you turn the heat off.
Fluff it up.
Let it
so
absorb
it doesn't get mushy. And thank you. Hope you guys like
the lid
my
back on
recipe.
it and let it sit until you're ready to serve. All rice is different, so it might need to be changed according to the rice type you're using, and also depends on your stove and the I feel like it depends on the pan you also use. Like these pans here are from Amazon. They're like a $60 set. I don't recall the name, but it's not a name brand. They're just cheap pans, but they work. They're non-stick pans. And this is my cilantro rice. Hope you like the recipe.